Here's a situation that you'll inevitably encounter in your marketing journey. You want to send an email campaign out, but not to everyone. Or maybe you've got a promo for new subscribers, but you definitely don't want to send it to people who've already purchased. Or maybe you want to encourage people who have purchased to leave a review or give feedback, but you don't want that to go to new subscribers who haven't purchased yet. In MailerLite, you can exclude specific groups, segments, or even individual contacts from campaigns and automations. I'll show you exactly how in today's video. Create your campaign like normal. If you need a refresher on using our drag and drop editor, then check out this video here. For now, we'll skip to the campaign details screen. Fill in your campaign details, and then when you get to recipients, you'll be able to see your subscribers, segments, and groups. To the right of these, you'll see the exclude option. Let's say I want to send a re-engagement campaign, something like "We miss you" with a special offer. I want to send it broadly, but not to anyone who's recently opened an email because that might feel a little strange. So if we look at our segments list, we can see engaged subscribers over here. Let's exclude that segment, so people who've recently and regularly do open our emails don't get this one. One important note though, if a subscriber appears in multiple groups, excluding just one group that they appear in is enough to remove them from this send entirely. For example, if someone is in all subscribers and engaged subscribers, excluding engaged subscribers means they won't get this email. This works no matter how many other groups or segments that they're in. We've got some advanced options as well. Click the Advanced Filters button. You can quickly select options like exclude last emailed, time inactive to send only to those who've been inactive for a time that you define, sign up source, or more advanced filters to define your own conditions for who should or shouldn't get this campaign. For example, let's say you want to filter for subscribers who don't belong to a specific group and who signed up after a certain date. You can stack those conditions together so that only subscribers who meet them will get this campaign. That's useful if you didn't pre-build that group or segment for what you want to exclude. Automations work a bit differently. There are two ways to handling exclusions depending on what you're trying to do. First, make sure the automation is paused before you edit anything. You can do this from the overview page or from within the automation. Either way, you're not going to be able to make changes while it's running, so let's do that first. Let's click the edit button to get into the automation. Click on the trigger block at the top of your workflow. This will open the trigger settings in the right sidebar. The group exclusion trigger will only work if the trigger is when a subscriber joins a group, event anniversary, or exact date. If you're using multiple triggers and exclude a group from one of the triggers, then the members of that group can still enter the workflow through a trigger that does not exclude their subscriber group. So let's say your workflow has two triggers. We'll have joins a group and clicks a link. You can exclude a group from the first trigger so that somebody from this group cannot enter through joins a group trigger. But they could still enter if they click on the link that we set for this link clicks a link trigger. The exclusion only applies to the trigger that you set it on, not the entire workflow. In the group section of the sidebar, click exclude and choose the group you want to block from entering the workflow. And then you'd click select. This will ensure that anyone in that group won't enter the automation even if they join the trigger group. If you want to filter out a segment at a specific step inside the automation rather than at the trigger, you can use a condition step. Add a condition step at the point where you want to filter. Select segment membership as the condition type. Subscribers who are in that segment follow one branch, and subscribers who aren't follow the other. If you want to effectively exclude a segment from continuing through the workflow beyond a certain point, just set the no branch to end. That way, anyone who follows that branch will stop there. Exclusions are one of those features that can feel really powerful with ensuring you're sending the right message to the right person. If you want to learn a bit more about groups and segments, check out this video here. And remember to like and subscribe for more of the best tips in email marketing.